Forever. Dog.
When your first choice is a big old bus,
You turn around and boom,
you end up with a sloppy seconds.
Oh, Diva. Are you ready to get sloppy, you sloppy fucks?
No.
Welcome to Sloppy Seconds, you dumb little fucks, you stupid little fucks. How are you? It's Sloppy Seconds with Big Dipper and Meatball. What's going on?
No, I wanted you to read this dramatic intro that I wrote.
Oh, today we have an incredible episode for you. We've been talking about this for months and months. We put out the call time and time again and to no avail. But today, finally, out of the clouds, a beautiful gift has been bestowed onto us, and we have finally found a pump dick. Its owner has agreed to come on and talk with us on the show. So please welcome to this anonymous... Oh, shit.
You are very bad at reading.
I can't see it because this is in the way, so I'm
Please
trying to read
welcome
with
this
one eye.
anonymous person whose voice you won't recognize and whose personal information we have bleeped out. Make some noise for a pumped dick! Hi.
Hi there.
Is there you really just went through it all with
Hi
me.
there.
Yeah.
Is there a name that you would like us to call
Oh,
you?
yeah, we can come up with like
Ooh.
a name.
John Doe.
John Doe.
John Doe.
How exciting,
I
John
know. It's original.
Doe. So this is very exciting. We sort
I'm
of
so excited.
jokingly for a while talked about, well, to be perfectly honest, the initial conversation came up because there were some deaths up in Seattle, which are you aware of?
Yep.
And those people have like extreme modification, like
Yeah.
huge basketball size balls and stuff. And so we were sort of talking about it a lot. And then we both had the conversation of, because I have interacted sexually with a man who had silicone pumped. So like when I interacted with him, like it was so big and so crazy. And then like I saw him months later in a Speedo and I was like, oh, you look like you have a normal package now. Like what?
Or you mean saline, not silicone.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. Saline.
Yeah.
And so we both sort of realized that we had never sort of talked to or interacted with anyone
And so
with a silicone
Then
pump
we
in
went
their dick.
on the hunt to like find someone with a silicone pump dick, and time again they denied. They didn't want to talk about it. And my big thing was like, if it's so visible, because I was talking to people with like giant basketball sized penises, and I was like, if it's so visible when you're out, why don't you want to come on and talk about it? And I think it was because the recent deaths and stuff. But now I'm so happy to have you.
Well, thank you.
Thank you for coming on and agreeing to let us talk to you.
Thanks for having me.
So,
So you pumped your dick with silicone.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I've always been kind of like a kinky fetish guy. And I've tried everything under the sun. And I used to be I just was into all forms of like cock and ball torture. So I would, get into
CBT.
Yeah, CBT, abuse. But then I got into pumping, just like normal, like with a pump, pumping your dick.
Oh, like a vacuum pump.
Like a vacuum pump. A lot of guys who are into this fetish like start out that way.
Which the first time I ever saw that was in the film Austin Powers.
Yeah.
Remember he had
He
like
got it and
a
was doing it, and I
Yeah.
had no
His
idea.
pump.
So do those actually increase the size of your penis?
Yeah, they can expand. You just have to do it. There's whole routines, there's whole cultures that exist for everything online, right?
Yeah.
So for this one, I mean, it's like you do like 20 minutes a day and you pump to like a little mini bit of state of discomfort, hold it for like 5 minutes and then like release it and then keep going. And through this practice over years, you can actually like really significantly change the appearance of your dick, and it can look bigger and whatever, and your balls too. And then if you get into pumping, it's just kind of like a gateway into like all sorts of weird things you can do with your dick. So then after pumping, I got into saline infusions, and I
Okay.
would do that. I did that for a few years.
what does that look like? What's like the
So saline,
logistics of that?
It's a pretty heavy duty operation.
Yeah.
You basically have to buy a bunch of like hospital equipment, like
Yeah.
IV equipment, like sodium chloride, like sterile water.
Yeah.
You have to make sure everything's super sterile because the risk of infection, and then you basically do kind of like an IV drip in your ball sack, and then You
Do you have
can-
to find a vein, or you just go?
No, so your balls, your ball sack skin is actually really tough and thick.
Yes.
And then there's
Who
like,
told you?
well, you know, sometimes on like a summer day, it doesn't seem that.
Yeah,
big.
because
Oh, honey, you feel like sunburnt ball sack, the worst thing in the world.
But like, there's actually like, there's a little, like, if you look at the anatomy of scrotum, there's like a sac that's like it's like self-contained.
Right.
So there's your actual testicles, and then there's a lot of room around there, and then there's like, you know, your scrotum outer stuff.
Oh.
And so you just get it into that spot, and then it fills up and expands.
Does
and
it
then
hurt?
there's pressure, but that's like part of the kink.
Yeah.
Is like feeling the pressure, and then it kind of you know, tie it off with like a cock ring, and then it kind of expands into the rest of your dick, and then you can pump as well. It lasts anywhere from like 24 to 36 hours. And the idea is the more you do it, the more you kind of stretch out your skin, and like the more you can get in there, you know, by the liter. And so
By the leader.
yeah, but I mean, you have to do it over time.
Yeah, that's
Right.
And once you do it, once you kind of do that, once you get into silicone, you can't do the saline infusion anymore. So you kind of only make the jump to silicone when you're ready to like stop the other stuff. And then you can also like, some guys do a lot of the saline stuff so they can get their balls really big with silicone, because you
On the
can,
Because
first
they
go.
stretch it
and they stretch it out.
ahead of time. Now, like, because I know everyone's body is different. Does sometimes the saline stay longer, or really it's like a couple days at most? and
Well,
then
your
it'll
body
just sort
absorbs
of-
it
Yeah.
pretty quickly, but because it's just water.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like the cock ring stuff will help keep it in a little longer, but it's generally about like 24 hours. There is you can do glucose, which is like sterile water with like sugar in it that they give you when you're like dehydrated, and that actually draws water into it, like absorbs water. So when you do saline with glucose, like the infusion with glucose, over time it actually draws more water from your body into the ball, so they get bigger before they
wow.
get smaller. So yeah.
Science.
Science.
Yeah.
You can go to medical school for nothing, Meatball.
No, honey.
Okay,
So,
so
who's administering when you're doing this, if you don't mind? Like,
Well, the saline,
If you don't mind.
the saline is like, you know, you learn about how to do it
Yeah.
through various, you know, message boards. Tumblr used to be a great place.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there were all these kinds of visual diagrams and resources. And there's like groups that like they talk about the right way to do it. And you can do it on your own. You can
there
do
are,
it
like,
yourself.
pumping parties?
There's guys that do pumping parties. There's a infusing pumping silicone party that happens like once a year at this bar in Belgium, I think. You know, there's something for everybody.
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
But silicone's a different story.
Yeah. So, how does the process with silicone work?
Well, silicone is you have to find some like backdoor dude who has access to high quality medical
Yeah,
grade
medical
silicone,
grade.
or you have to go to Tijuana,
Okay.
or I think that's kind of it, or like maybe Southeast Asia or something. You know,
And
kind of.
out of the country, they do it like at a medical office.
Yeah, in
It's
Tijuana,
like
there's
plastic
doctors
surgery,
that
it's
do
like
it.
Body mod.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, you know, the silicone that you hear about all the queens getting in their hips,
Yeah,
or like
right.
whatever.
That's why I don't think it's that weird. Because it's like people are putting it all over their body everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is with silicone in any place, anywhere, it has to be very high quality grade. And then the key is to do a little bit at a time, because you only get into trouble, and this is wherever you're getting it, you only get into trouble when you're trying to do a lot at once. And like a few of those guys that died is probably because they were doing a lot at once.
And the idea among like with the health risk involved is that it can react negatively inside of your body, or it can clog the bloodstream, or there's like an aneurysm. Like I've heard so many
there's
different
tons of different ways it could be negative.
because it's sort of floating. If it moves, it's then floating loose in your body.
So the key of it being kind of like a very little bit at a time.
Right.
It's like you, if you have to do it with someone experienced, because you have to get it in your dermal layer, or like you can't get it into like a vein or a blood capsule,
Right.
Because that's where it can go into your lungs, and then you can
Which is, I think
That's what happened.
that's what
Yeah.
happened
Yeah.
to the one guy who died,
Yeah.
for sure. But he was also doing a lot at
Yes.
once. So it's kind of like when you do a lot at once, more can kind of get to places it's not supposed to be.
Right.
And when you do a little bit at a time and you leave it, even just for a few days, your body forms like scar tissue around it and protects it from the rest of your body. That's why, some queens like can live with it like forever, and it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
We all have days when we want to eat well, but just don't have the time or the energy to plan, shop, and cook.
That's exactly where Factor comes in. They deliver fully prepared meals designed by dietitians and crafted by chefs right to your door.
With Factor, you can stay on track with your nutrition goals, whether that's high protein, balanced meals, or overall wellness, without any extra effort.
The meals are fresh, never frozen, and ready in just 2 minutes, which makes it easy to fit into your routine.
You know, I love coming home after a long day and having a tasty and filling Factor meal. It's waiting for me, and I don't have to worry about shopping. It's quick and easy, and one less thing I need to think about when I get home.
You know, I'm feral for fish right now, and I always get my fix with Factor. I recently had their scampi-styled shrimp and salmon, and let me tell you, it did not disappoint.
So get Factor today and start enjoying delicious and nutritious meals.
Head to factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50 off and use code sloppyseconds50 off to get 50% off and free daily greens per box with new subscription only, while supplies last until September 27th, 26. See website for more details.
That's factormeals.com/sloppyseconds50, like the number, off. Sloppy Seconds 50 off. Do you want to improve your sleep? Well, listen up and get a Helix.
Whether you sleep on your side, your back, your stomach, Helix makes premium mattresses that are designed to fit your specific sleep style.
You know, now that it's spring, why not upgrade your sleep game and get a Helix mattress?
And you know what?
What?
I can guarantee you that they have a mattress for you with over 20 different styles and models for you to sleep on. I love sleep. I can't get enough of it.
And I love my Helix mattress. So ever since I got the big and tall, I know we go on and on about it, but it's a perfect fit for me. I haven't had a mattress before that I was able to select a model from, and I'm so happy I got to do that with Helix.
And I, too, have the big and tall model, and it's perfect for my big and tall body. I loved it so much, I got a second one from a guest room.
True.
Yes, baby. And the people are sleeping great in there when they eventually do sleep in there.
Best of all, Helix delivers right to your door with free shipping in the US, and you can get a 120-night sleep trial to make sure that it's right for you.
You also get peace of mind because Helix mattresses are backed by a limited lifetime warranty and have been recognized by experts at places like Forbes and Wired. And me. I am a sleep expert too.
Period. Go to helixsleep.com/sloppy to get up to 27% off site-wide during their Memorial Day sale.
That's helixsleep.com/sloppy and make sure you enter sloppy seconds after checkout so that they know that we sent you.
helixsleep.com/sloppy.
Get yourself a Helix.
Okay, something about me. I love shopping. If you love shopping too, you have to check out Rakuten.
And all you have to do is shop, 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 shop. And with Rakuten, you get cash back and rewards on almost everything you buy.
Exactly. Homeware, daily essentials, jeans. We're talking eBay, CVS, and even Levi's.
Ooh, so I can buy a vintage couch, tons of paper towels, and grab a new pair of jeans and still get cash back.
And that's not all. You can even stack those rewards on top of sales and coupons.
But Big Dipper, how does this magic work?
Well, I'll tell you. Rakuten is paid by partner stores to send them shoppers, and then Rakuten passes on some of that money to you, the member.
Rakuten is so real for that.
Plus, Rakuten has 17 million members who are already saving. Don't you want to become one of them?
Join for free at Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app and start saving money now.
That's Rakuten.com or download the Rakuten app today.
Is it reversible in any way?
I mean, the dick and balls you can get removed.
You mean remove your dick and balls? Or
No,
just
no,
remove-
no.
Oh, I was like, ha!
I was like, Diva, you're either pumped all the way or you're fully
yeah.
castrated.
No,
honey.
you can get it taken out, and it's like not terrible. There's tons of really great doctors who can do it. And again, if it's done well, it's somewhat concentrated.
Right.
You know, it's not like, you know, but usually people only get it removed when it's become a medical problem.
Yeah.
Right. So, at what age did you move from saline to? Did you make the decision to go to the silicone?
It was probably like 4 years ago. So
Okay.
I was like 31.
Okay.
And I was on a lot of steroids.
Okay.
I was very into everything big. Like, just like, I was into pumping, I was into big guys, I was into like getting huge everywhere.
Right.
And then so I found a dude who did the silicone, and I was like, give me that. And it was almost like the act of getting it was hugely sexual for me as well.
Got it.
So
And how many did you do? Like one?
I did like
How many units?
How many units?
I didn't. People ask me this, even like guys in the fetish, and I at one time remembered, but like I don't remember anymore. I did 3 kind of goes with like a standard, like I think you can only get like 50, or like, you can only get like so much at a time in your dick. Or
It's
in
just
your
like getting
balls.
your lips done.
Yeah.
The doctor was
Which
like,
every
what-
time,
I would always-
Every time I
Meatball
go get
goes-
Botox, the doctor's like, I could stick a syringe in your upper lip and really fix your face. I was like, fuck off.
she's got nothing in there. That's
What?
natch.
My lips, yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
just
Fine.
that. But
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, maybe.
Just a little.
Just a little touch.
Just a little lift.
I mean, you're talking to the wrong person.
You'd be like,
You're
go
like-
for it. Do whatever.
Yeah.
The bigger, the better.
Okay, so 3 goes. Each time it was sexual.
Well, I just was deeply aroused. I had kind of a sexy connection with the guy.
Okay.
And yeah, I was like, I wanted more. Like, part of the fetish was like, I always like fantasized, like, I don't know, like I would fantasize about getting them so big that like it was super noticeable or like whatever. But I never went that far.
So
So
I
the whole experience of getting it done was sexual. So,
Yeah.
I mean, when you were finished, when he was done injecting you, are you able just to like start working it? You know what I mean? Or do
No,
need,
you want to
some
like leave it
downtime?
alone.
some healing.
Like for at least a day, you know.
Oh, that would be so horrible.
Do
Like,
you know
just like do
about
something
mental-
super sexy and then be like, I gotta sit.
Do you know about mental sexual stimulation, Meatball?
Nope.
You're like,
Is that
"It's
when you
my
play
butthole?
games with someone
It's
for
my
a long
butthole
time?
or nothing? So, because we're okay. So you were saying fantasizing about being really huge. I think I may have mentioned this before, but I have a friend who makes clothing, and someone that he knows who we talked to about maybe coming on the show, but then he ultimately said no, thank you. He has to have custom underwear made that is almost like a bra for his balls.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That lifts it up and tucks it underneath his belly, so it looks like he has a big belly.
Oh wow, that's extreme. That's
Exactly.
custom.
And that to me is very fascinating because so I'm curious for
Sorry, I forgot about my fly.
I'm curious for you. You
Oh,
can,
You can leave it on, bud.
we're gonna get there in a second. I'm curious for you about like the showing of it out in the world.
That was never like. So that was never like a huge part of the fetish for me. A lot of guys who get into it because they like
They want everyone staring at
they
them.
want people staring at them. A lot of guys do both. Like they're selective. They want it when they want it.
Yeah.
You know, in like at a fetish parade or like wherever, or like in
I
certain
love
contexts.
fetish parades, by the way.
Fetish parade. But,
Just
like,
ribbon dancers
but, like-
walking down the street.
Being pulled by horses, like people dressed as horses.
You're like,
like-
fetish parade.
Well, there was that one guy in New York. His was really long, and he would have to put it. He would always wear a fanny pack, and it would be
Oh, yeah.
inside the fanny pack.
Oh yeah.
That's smart.
Could you imagine just opening that though? And being like, ooh, what's that?
I mean, I personally like every time, like I kind of have to pay attention to it like I have to be conscious of it when I'm getting dressed, because every time I'm not, and I just like I've had a few times where I just like run the coffee, and then I notice people staring at it, and I'm like, oh, I didn't mean to like, you know, shake up your morning. But you kind of learn.
That's like me in drag when I like walk into a coffee shop and I'm like, I'm so sorry I'm here like this.
Coffee.
I just came for the coffee.
And you see these kids around and they're like tapping their parent and asking a question.
No,
You're
that
like,
one kid in New York pointed at me and was like, that man's trying to trick my daddy.
You were like, first of all, I'm not a man. Well, so like today, you're wearing a pair of jeans.
Yeah, so I kind of learn what underwear works for me, what pants work for me, what pants with underwear works for me, how I like to layer. Like, I'm pretty conscious of it all the time.
What about going to the beach?
The beach,
or a pool?
like, I have to wear like trunks.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
And with the little like inside liner.
board short.
Board short.
Oh, yeah.
I used to do Speedos, and then I think it got bigger.
Like with time?
Yeah, it happens. So I was like, at one point I was like able to wear a Speedo and be like, wow, that guy's got a huge, okay. And then now it's like,
And I saw a picture of yours and it still looks like a penis.
Yeah.
But there are some people, and help me if I'm wrong, but they get so much, does the outer skin like surround the head?
that can happen.
Because those are the ones that I've seen where it's just like one big smooth.
Because you
Penis,
sort
but,
of
like-
don't know what's gonna happen, like
Yeah.
what your body's gonna.
Yeah, and like people jerk off. You jerk off. The way you fuck around with your dick, like
Oh, and especially with silicone in there, it'll sort
Oh,
of
it
like
changes
mold.
a
Will
little
it
bit.
move
You
a
can
little?
you can get like lumps, like granulomas, which is like, I mean, it's like where it concentrates up, and the scar tissue kind of, you know.
It's like
keeps
when
it
people get their
around.
lips and they have to like massage them.
I've
Yeah.
seen one that looks like a cartoon car exhaust, or like a gramophone. That's what I want to say. Like sort of at the end, it's because it's
bells out?
it's
Flares.
a what is there's a PC term now for not uncircumcised or intact. It's an intact dick where then the skin hangs off the head so far because it's pumped that then it splays out sort of like a gramophone at the end.
Yeah, I mean that's part of it too. A lot of people in this fetish are also into like foreskin restoration, like where you can like
Now what's
hang
that?
weights off of your dick and like
Stretch the skin.
stretch the skin out and like
But it won't ever feel the same.
no, probably not.
What's the difference in feeling for you? Is it like
Oh,
more
yeah.
intense or?
It didn't really change for me. Like it wasn't any less or more. So
And sexually,
I have to be with guys who are kind of warmed up, like,
Loose.
a little loose.
Talking about
talking about
loose
topping.
holes.
Yeah.
yeah.
Top. And then,
because I'm sure there are people who pump so big that they sort of can't do anything with it, and then that's
then
part of
that's
it.
part of it is becoming kind of like an immobilized bottom.
Right.
And I mean, like, and it is cool to like, I don't know, get fucked or fisted, and then you have like your big balls like up in everyone's business.
Right.
You know?
That is pretty cool.
So you would want someone to get fisted first, and then they could really handle you.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
I like that's good. That's
Do you
kind
go
of
to-
a
That's
vibe.
that's
Wait.
a
That's
name of
something
our
I'm into.
podcast. That's the sloppy
It's a
second
sloppy
right
second.
there.
Oh yeah.
So do you
Break
go to
that
sex
hole.
parties and people like get so excited to see it, or are you more of just like
I mean, I'm not like a big sex party
Okay.
guy.
a sorry dipper?
So what?
He's
Nothing.
a sex party guy. He just went to a sex party the other
You
day at a
can't.
hotel
No, you
room where
need
he
to
had to
stop.
pay $20
You
to
need to-
enter, and it was at an
$20?
Embassy Suites. Can you imagine?
A friend
mean-
of ours said that was too cheap for a sex party.
Wouldn't you want to pay more money
Okay.
for a sex party?
Why would you want to pay more money?
I don't know what I'd want to pay.
Yeah. Well,
Wow.
if someone's organizing it and getting a
then
hotel
that's
room.
like that's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like a bunch of friends hanging out. And then they're like, hey, you didn't bring any chips and dip, so it's
Yeah.
$20.
You didn't douche. Get out
Did
of
you-
here.
Oh, God.
Oh,
you didn't
Lord.
douche. There's a tax.
Yeah,
there's
there's
a no
tax.
douche
There's
tax.
a penalty. A water fee.
So we texted about this. This feels very like awkward, but we wanted to like look and touch.
Okay.
And you said you were comfortable with that. I feel like that was
Sure.
such an aggressive way of doing that.
No, it's. I mean, how else is it gonna come up?
Yeah, exactly. Well, and we came prepared.
I brought gloves so I don't get
Oh,
you
wow.
dirty. I did
Wow,
go to
you
a
did.
Whole Foods today and touched a lot of produce.
I think that makes me think that my dick's dirty.
No, we're
No,
trying.
no,
we're
no,
trying to
no.
pretend to be doctors.
Okay. Do you do this a lot with the
No,
gloves?
I have fisting
We
gloves,
brought-
which is why
yeah.
I have this.
He's a big fister, so y'all might get along if
Okay.
he could warm him up. Look at the size of his wrist and that forearm. He could really pop a booty hole.
Bob, I did recently, and it was
Okay.
very scary.
What do you mean, pop a booty hole?
I injured someone, and it wasn't my fault.
But they were just wanted you to go bigger. Like,
Yeah,
harder,
they were like,
faster?
go for it, go for it, go for it. And I was
Oh.
like, okay. And it was sort of pretty quick after I had gotten there. Like, and I didn't know if they had like used a bunch of toys earlier, if they were ready, if they were not
how
ready.
warmed up they were.
And they were like, go for it. And like, there was blood. And I got so scared. And I was like, do we need to go somewhere? Like, how do you feel? You know, and I like stayed. And I stayed with him for like a while after. And he kept sort of reassuring me that it was like, no big deal, no big deal.
Yeah.
I think your insides kind of heal up quick. Like he'd know like
Did you
a
like
day or
pop an
two.
ice cube in there?
Well, yeah,
An
he
ice
did. He
cube?
did a couple
Yeah, that's what
different
you
things.
do after if you get a little bloody. And then
Wait, why?
This
What?
wasn't
Why?
like
what?
this didn't feel like pink,
Yeah.
like a little bloody.
It
This
was
felt
like
like
blood.
an injury.
Oh Lord!
And I was like very concerned, but like everyone has a different body.
Sure.
Some people like have a hemorrhoid that just won't go away. That's
Yeah.
like up there and it'll pop every once in a while. Like,
absolutely.
and so I've been talking to him recently, and I literally like every week I'll check in because I'm like I'm like, are you okay?
Yeah.
And he was like, oh yeah, I was okay. A week later, I've been playing around, like, and I was like, okay, you're a pro. I also like went to his house. He had like a sling and 400 toys, and like,
Okay, so
you know, he
yeah,
was
yeah.
like a total pro.
He knows his body.
But it was traumatizing.
Do you fist before you? Are you like a fister? Do you like to fist people?
Yeah, both top, bottom, all kinds of ways.
I'm so
Yeah.
happy for you.
What?
This glove
Why?
look is good on you, Meat.
I know.
Oh.
I put some nails on it.
I mean, I don't need a fist before. I could just use like a toy
Oh, yeah.
or like my fingers. to
I was just
warm
wondering
up.
if like fisting and like silicone dicks are like fetishes that go hand
They
in hand.
I mean, they kind of do.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because it's like size.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's you know, it's I guess extreme.
Do you feel like people fetishize you?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of what I'm in for.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's like I can try to like I don't know. It's weird. Like I like doing the grinder thing is
Yeah.
tough for me because it's like
Oh.
I shoot. You know, if I just shoot pictures of my dick like without warning, it's kind of like people are like, whoa, what's up? Some guys don't even see it. They don't even phase it. Other guys, like, sometimes I'll tell guys I was just into pumping and I just pump my dick. Because, again, it's not, like, super
Yeah.
huge. And it looks like if you pumped your dick for years, it could look like
Yeah.
the way my dick looks. And then I've had, like, one or two experiences where I've shown up at a guy's place and they've seen it and they've been like, this is weird. I can't do this.
What?
Mm-hmm. They're usually, like, really,
Prudes.
like, basic Twinkie,
Oh.
like, whatever.
Because I'd be like, all right, bring it on over.
You're like, come on my feet.
Yeah. Oh no, that was just that one time.
Yeah.
Some guy made me come over to his house and he wanted to come on my feet like 3 times and like just like me.
People are into feet.
People love it, and I was like, I don't know, I got nasty feet.
He liked them.
He liked
Part
my
of
feet.
it. All right, you guys
All
want
right.
to see
Yes,
that?
this is the moment of truth here.
Hold on. It's like in the pants.
Okay, so you're wearing
A pair of jeans.
regular jeans. Oh yes.
Andrew Christian makes really good
Oh, pouches.
pouches. Yeah. So I can wear kind of normal underwear.
Oh, okay. Okay, and the bulge is significant.
It's like bigger than my 2 fists stacked on top of each other.
And I'm still a grower, not a sheller when I'm, silicone or not silicone.
oh, okay.
Okay.
Good.
Oh, and your
And it's
peers. Wow.
Is it heavy? Do you like notice it more when you walk around?
I'm gonna lift and see.
Lift it up.
It's heavy.
Yeah, I would say it's heavier than
A gallon of milk?
no, and then an unpumped ball sack.
Yeah, and I mean, I kind of have to sleep with support sometimes.
Wait, explain.
Like I put like a pillow. Like I sleep with the pillow around.
Oh.
Otherwise, sometimes I'll
Like
wake
an
up and I'll be
airplane
like,
pillow?
"Rah." Yeah.
Okay, so
But,
what would you
mhm.
before you pumped? Were you intact? That's the word.
No. I have a circumcised dick.
So then this is all from
That's from the silicone.
the silicone.
But you still have a
Interesting.
head.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
why
it's
doesn't the
definitely-
head grow in size?
The head is like different tissue, so it doesn't absorb the silicone. It's like solid, spongy tissue.
And did you have this piercing before or after you pumped?
I think before. I can't remember.
How long ago did you start getting pumped?
Like 4 years ago.
Okay.
Okay, I think you
I
can
think
put
you
your
can put it
underwear
away.
on.
Okay.
We're like just asking questions and
does
you're standing there.
Yeah,
It
I
is.
was like, okay.
It is fascinating. I love that you stayed across the table.
You like looked.
I saw it. You told me how heavy it was.
It was. But that to me is like an
But
exciting.
it looks like a normal dick to me. Like it just looks
It looks
bigger.
like if you zoom in. I think.
Yeah.
I think the most interesting thing.
When it's hard, it looks like it's like a big butt plug. It looks, and it's like
Oh.
bigger. And, I mean, I can send you pictures, I guess. But.
Different way.
Who's my dick pic? Thanks for the podcast.
I think to me, the most unique thing that it looks like, or the most unique thing about the way that it looks, is how everything is engorged except for the head.
Mhm.
I think that is what, when you see a pump dick, you go like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've seen like
because
videos
if
of,
everything was sort of engorged, then you would just sort of think like, oh,
Bigger
is
dick.
the
Yeah.
photo like really close?
Uh-huh.
Like, like you would just think it's all very big.
so
Yeah.
it has the exact same amount of sensation or before
Pretty
or after?
much.
Okay.
For me, pretty much.
But
I mean,
do you
I
think
haven't
But
that's
do you think a lot of people
universal?
lose sensation?
I think when they go extreme.
when they get the big
When they get or it's just, it changes. Like your nerves, I mean, like sometimes the silicone can like sit on top of your nerves in a bad way, I guess. But like for the most part, a lot of most of the sensation on your dick is around the head. And
And
like,
that head is intact.
and the head's kind of intact. And so like a lot of the guys getting off, it's still like what's going on around the head. you
That's
know?
why I've seen videos of guys like fucking other guys' dicks.
Yeah, that's a
Docking.
thing.
Getting it in.
Docking. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you? What's the dirty talk associated with pumping? Like
Fuck me with your fist dick.
those full balls. like what if people?
Yeah, do people like to like
They want to put
get
your
smacked by it?
balls inside of
Because
them.
it's so
Yeah,
big, I'd kind
I
of want to just
totally,
see how
like-
fast you could whip me with it.
When I like sit on guys' faces,
They want to
know.
like worship the pump.
or they're like eating my ass and I'm like shoving my balls up in their face too. It's kind of like a breath thing, breath control stuff.
Oh,
And I
you
also-
want to put them in that vacuum bag?
And I like guys like, I get off on the guys trying to give me head. Like,
Oh,
when
yeah.
they're giving me head, and then they're
And you're like, I'm a giant.
yeah. I mean, when I was like 200 pounds and on a lot of steroids, that's definitely the vibe. I was like, I'm huge.
You were
You're
like,
gonna take it.
unhinge your jaw, bitch.
Yeah.
Just like throwing them across the room.
Yeah, but and then yeah, I mean on the bottom spectrum, it's more like I love getting fisted, and then like the balls hitting their fist and their hands and stuff. And,
Yeah.
I mean when I would get the pumping, I would definitely when I would like get the silicone with this particular dude, we would definitely like talk weird shit.
Oh, during the
Yeah,
medical
yeah.
procedure?
Like it was
That's hot.
Fill me
I
up.
wish my fucking Botox, he would be talking
Stop!
dirty. You ain't gonna sweat after this, you little fat bitch.
That's so interesting to me. So the other thing, and someone I did talk to sort of offline said this, because I asked them about risk. I asked them just about, and I think the way that you talked about other silicone procedures and getting someone who really knows what they're doing in small amounts, like all of that makes sense. They equated it to like cigarette smoking or
Yeah.
like other casual drug use associated with
Or,
sex,
I
and
mean-
specifically gay sex, that people sort of assume small amounts of risk all the time in relation to things that they enjoy.
Sure.
Also,
Yeah.
I mean, women are getting their asses pumped and faces done. It's
Of
like the
course.
same thing. It's just
Well,
a
listen, like
different part of your
medical grade
body.
silicone, like gets a kind of a bad rap.
Yeah.
because it is backdoor, so it's done poorly. But also, what's the incentive for a permanent filler?
Yeah.
For the medical market, there's no incentive because they would stop making money if you had to just get your lips done once a year. Well, like once, and then you're never going back.
Yeah.
You know, so there's like incentive for the beauty industry not to get behind it.
Right.
They still do to some degree. Like you can do like micro droplet. It's like you can do like a little bit. It's a lip thing, but I totally don't have it.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, "What else do you have pumped?" And I was like, "Them lips."
Yeah, but
But yours look good, and they
Thank
move.
you.
I
Thank
hate when
you.
people's lips don't move.
yeah.
EJ.
Well, I mean, I have normal filler in them too, but I did a little bit of silicone in them
Ooh.
2 years ago. I have a lot of tattoos. I think about it's all like body mod to me.
Right.
So even like the dick and the balls stuff too.
So you were saying when you were 200 pounds, when you were on steroids, when you were, being a giant and you filled up your dick,
Dipper's hard as a rock right now.
now you are
Not that.
not that. And how do you feel about your dick?
I like, sometimes I do have mixed feelings about it. I like to live my life with no regret, I just don't like to
Same,
operate that
diva.
way. So, but like sometimes I'm like, oh, I can't wear like skinny pants.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
cause I'll scare people. But, or they'll just, do a lot of staring.
Yeah.
But, for the most part, like, I mean, I have fun. Like, I like my dick. I like my balls. I like them big. It's not super weird. If you if you're someone I'm into and like that freaks you out, then you're not actually going to be someone I'm into.
Yeah.
Right.
You know?
Right. That makes
So
sense.
just because it's just one of like many things.
Yeah.
And like, I will probably I've taken a break from the steroids and like the getting huge and the crazy working out just because like I needed a break.
But you stopped getting your dick pumped.
Yeah.
You're done.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go full fetish with it. I mean, I used to want to. I used to like think about it,
Yeah.
but then like I would have to construct my whole life around
Yeah.
like sex, and even though there's part of me that would like love to do that, the guys that do that are generally like addicted to drugs and
Yeah.
dungeons and like whatever. It's like I have a pretty robust career outside of like my sex and my kink.
Let's talk about it now. I'm just kidding. We can't.
And I think that's interesting because even seeing your dick up close and personal, I'm sure that there are probably people who don't have the fetish, who have never interacted with a pump dick, who would definitely sort of maybe think twice but not be scared off
Yeah.
by the size that you are.
Yeah.
And then
there's
also
guys that
people
do
who
it.
are
There's
into
guys,
it.
There's guys that do it a lot more moderately. There's a couple there's porn stars. I'm trying to think of the one that I can't like out anybody.
Who's public.
But
Oh, I don't
you
know.
can
They're
tell
public.
sometimes from like that.
There's a couple guys
wanna
who
say
are
it.
like, there's a couple guys
They get
who,
them big balls.
not big balls even, but
just
like
get it,
they
like-
get it in their shafts too. And
Just to thicken it up
You can
a
get
little.
really moderate, like really tiny amounts, and they go to the same places that go to get their hips done. And you can get really moderate amounts in your dick, and it looks completely unclockable. I mean,
Wow.
unless you kind of know the look, it's specific. But and so you don't have to be at extreme whatever to get into this, but it's usually like porn people or
Right.
people in the sex industry who get into that.
Investing in their career.
Yep. I mean, I know a guy who has.
Maybe you should get it. Fill out your little speedos a little bit better.
I mean, it's funny because it's like as soon as you do something like I don't care. It's like I'm not someone who like is all about like dick and dick
Yeah.
size. It's kind of weird. It's like as soon as you like I don't know. It's like it's not an issue for me anymore. It's not like, oh, you have to have a big dick for me to fuck you. I hate those people. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know, because it's like being on the different end of the spectrum. It would be the same if someone being like, ew, no, I can't. That's too weird. You know? So it's like I don't like to do that to other people. I like dick shaming, like that's so stupid.
Yeah.
like size shaming,
like what I just did to Dipper.
Well, or like no, I've had people. I mean, I once had a dude at a circuit party, like, and this is just like maybe I was wearing like gym shorts around the house, and I went to like white party, and there was some dude in the house who was like, "Man, that's fucked up," and he was some like caveman roid-tard, you know, but he was just like. You know, he was freaked out and like weirded out, and then like kind of like talked shit on him. I was like, I don't even know you. Like,
It is crazy because there you know, like it is. Stigma is such a wild thing because the more you talk about it, the more you go like, oh, well, that's the exact same risk as X, Y, and Z. And the people who are the loudest about this is crazy and these people, you know, like died from this and blah, blah, blah. It's like those are also people who like, I don't know, do drugs or smoke cigarettes or do steroids. Like steroids are so rampant in the gay community. And people go like, oh, no, I'm just cycling like on and off, whatever. And you're like, you do understand that's a chemical you're putting in your body that you have no idea how your body's going to react to.
Oh my God, it's insane.
Yeah. And so I think we all need to be like really aware of all health risks when it comes to our behavior. But at the same time, like, you also need to understand that, like all of these things sort of have equal amounts of risk and we all interact and do them all the time.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's your own body. You get to do with it as you please.
Yeah. So like let people do as they do.
Exactly.
And if it's not for you, Diva, it's not for you.
It's not for you, honey.
But if it
And
is
you're
for
missing
you,
out,
put
Diva.
those balls in your butthole.
Yeah.
Did I
wish.
show you that New
you
Year's
sent
Eve
me
video?
that. Yeah.
What? Someone put their balls in
In their
butt?
butthole and then like popped them out.
Someone
Oh,
said,
yeah.
did you see that?
It was like all over Twitter. For
It
a
said
second.
like the actual ball drop on New Year's,
Oh wow, his own balls.
and then it's in slow motion.
Oh.
Now, how do you think you get balls that low?
Those are some low hanging balls.
I mean, you can do all kinds of like. There's guys who just stretch their balls. They use all kinds of toys just to stretch their balls. I mean, I knew a guy who could stick his whole dick in the balls in his butthole.
Really?
Yeah, like with enough, willpower. But
Brings a
everybody's
whole new
different.
meaning to go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
We
thank
did
you so
it.
much for coming.
Yeah, thanks for
John
This
having
is
me.
Doe.
John Doe.
We can find you
Nowhere.
nowhere
Yeah.
because we're not going to tell you.
That's great, but that's refreshing.
Say
I'm not
something
trying
really creepy because your
not
voice
trying to
is going to be
promote
real
anything.
low.
Have fun with your dicks, dude.
There you go. Have fun with your dicks, dude.
Have fun with your dicks, dude.
Thank you so much for coming. This is all I've ever wanted.
Yeah, we
I
did
feel
it.
like a dream came true for me.
We like completed the one big
This was
task of our podcast.
Yeah.
for the
I
last
mean-
2 years.
Was that? You sure you got that was everything?
That
Yeah.
was everything. Yeah, you told us
Okay.
everything.
All right.
You pulled your dick out. We
Yeah.
talked about
You
your
answered all these
life.
questions without us even having to ask them.
Okay.
I cupped your balls in my hand and I lifted them twice.
Okay.
And Meatball watched. Which
talked-
also we should discuss later because that was weird to have a penis
Yeah.
in the room and then you and I together
Well,
in the
it's
same
because
room.
I've always had this like terrible fear that I'd go to Palm Springs one weekend and you'd be at the same party as me, and I had that same feeling watching him hold balls.
Okay.
Dipper likes to go to sex parties. Anyway, we'll get back to this later.
Okay, so thanks for listening for Sloppy Seconds. You can email us at sloppysecondspod@gmail.com. You can call in with your fuck story to 213-536-9180. And don't forget to subscribe to our show. Meatball?
Bye. Diddle-doo-doo. Forever dog. Sloppy Seconds with Big Dipper and Meatball is a Forever Dog podcast.
Executive produced by Joe Cilio, Brett Boehm, and Alex Ramsey.
Our logo art was drawn by Christian Cimarroni.
And our theme song was written by Mike Malarkey.
Forever